with another one of my oracle readings, and today we're going to be using the Moonology deck. And let's just see what messages and energies we have for this collective. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this card. And it says the new moon in Aquarius, open up to change, open up to new possibilities. And it's this very beautiful pastel purple energy. Yeah, I definitely feel like this doesn't feel like an individual reading. It feels like this is for a group of people all together. So I feel like we are all undergoing these changes due to astrological alignments and things like that, and a lot of planets are shifting from a position that they haven't shifted in for years this year. And I feel like because of that we're all kind of undergoing this collective shift in energy. And if you've been sensing that something big is happening or some kind of big shift is about to take place, it's not always personal. It also means that maybe a huge group of people are undergoing the same amount of changes, and there's a lot of development in humanity that is happening as a whole, is what I'm picking up. If you're in this reading, if you're in this collective, I feel like you're definitely one of the collective leaders, or you have the energy to guide a lot of people. Like you have this energy to be a medium between groups and groups of people, and you have some kind of influence, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, you definitely feel like you're someone that can influence or be responsible for a lot of people because you have that kind of caliber and energy. Like you're okay with that, you're very good at that, is what I'm picking up on. But there are a lot of changes coming, and I think that your role in that changes in those changes is that you just need to be the stable one. You just need to be an example that people can follow or look up to. So let's say if there's chaos all around you and you're the person that everybody's going to look at, and if you're freaking out, everybody's going to freak out. So it's kind of like you're setting the tone, you're setting the example for other people by being yourself, by being calm, by being this example, is what I'm picking up on. It's very interesting. I think I'm gonna take this one. And this says last quarter moon in Libra, and it says make time for self-love. Yeah, I get that because like I said, there's this energy of you being around so many people or just people in general that there is no time for yourself. Like you feel very very drained, and that happens with empathetic people. Like I always say in my readings, if you're sensitive, you need boundaries, you need very strong energetical boundaries. And I feel like this card has come out because there is a certain depletion that has taken place. Maybe because you tend to overgive, because like I said in the first card that you're very good at being around a lot of people, but you're expending a lot of energy all the time, I feel. Yeah, you guys could be even physically working with groups of people right now. Maybe your mentors, I'm getting some kind of mentorship energy, teacher energy. Yeah, so I feel like you don't really necessarily take time to be alone, or you don't take time that can be used for yourself. Like you're just a giver, like you're like an endless well, it just keeps on giving, keeps on giving. But it's leading to chronic what's the word, chronic depletion. Does that make sense? Yeah, chronic depletion states. Like you often feel very drained. Like it's pleasurable to give people what they need and stuff like that, but you're just tired. Underneath it all, there's this people pleasing tendency that I'm picking up as well. You're just tired, and you're tired because now you don't have any more to give, like you've given it all away. And for some people, I'm picking up, this could be years, like years and years and years of constant pleasing, people pleasing is coming. Yeah, and I think that when you take time for yourself, you're giving yourself what you need. If you're going around giving everybody water and you're thirsty, you don't even have the capacity to give to anybody, not even yourself, not to somebody else. So I feel like you should be giving from a place that is full. Like a full cup doesn't feel like giving. A full cup just overflows very naturally, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, and I think that your cup needs to be filled by yourself. Like you need to start doing things that you enjoy, or that feel replenishing for you, or that feel nourishing, rejuvenating for you. And you, if you don't know what those things are, I think you need to figure out what you like and spend enough time with yourself where yourself can show you that, okay, I like doing this, I like doing that, that makes me feel good. And spend every day in that state of mind, that kind of personal bubble, whether it's music or it's something else, whatever activity you like to do alone. I think that you should be doing more of that to recharge. And once you've done that, once you have your own cup, you have your own table, you can give a lot more. You'll be more capable to give even maybe to a wider audience. But yeah, this was a very burnout energy that I was picking up on. Yeah, I definitely feel it as well. It's a lot of burnout. Let's take one more card to see if there's anything more that you need to know about this situation. Full moon in Capricorn, and it says take a reality check. Yeah, and the funny thing is, we just had a new moon in Capricorn on the 18th. So yeah, but this reading is timeless. It will find you if it's your message. It will find you at any point. It's just some things that you need to hear, that the universe kind of brings to you through videos, through people, through a book. It's all about the message. It's always about the message. It's never about, oh, where is this message coming from? If it resonates, it's for you. But yeah, I just think that take a reality check. So I don't usually use the guidebook, but I'm feeling that you need to know a very specific message. So I'm gonna take the guidebook and just read out the message for you. That's strange, I never use the guidebook. Yeah, so the guidebook says this card has two sides. If you've been worrying about something, the good news is you shouldn't waste a moment worrying, as worrying never helps. We know that. Some things only happen once, and that can be good news. Yeah, I guess so. And it says if you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this card could mean that you've hit a roadblock. Yeah, so it means that this card is very, very temperamental. The energy, yeah, I was picking up this kind of fork in the road kind of energy, but it feels to me as though that if you've been worrying about something, I think that you don't need to worry about something. And I feel like if you've been sitting calm and you're just like, okay, I don't know what to do, you need to take action towards something. So this depends on your situation. If you feel stagnant, take action. And yeah, this may resonate with specific people. This card, this energy is not for everyone. Let's do one more. Let's do one clarifier. Yeah, let's do one clarifier for that card. That was such a different energy. I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, it says be real. Be real. Yeah, that's a good clarifier. And it's another full moon card. full moon in Capricorn and full moon in Aquarius, and it says be real. That is crazy. Yeah, so I think that you already know the answer to this message because it says take a reality check and be real. So I think that, yeah, if you've been hiding your emotions from yourself, or you've been trying to pretend to be happy, which many people do, they tend to pretend to be happy, but that doesn't mean that they are happy. So if you've been doing that, I think that you need to take a reality check with yourself. And the first person that we ever lie to is ourselves. That's where it all begins. If you're lying to yourself, you lie to other people. So I just think that there's this very clear, blunt energy of being very honest and straightforward with yourself, with your emotions, and it's okay. Even if it's something, even if you're feeling something that you don't like, at least if you're honest about it, you can heal it, or you can fix it. 11:11 on my timer, so that is a very, very clear sign that maybe you need to do like an inventory check. You need to check within yourself, like, oh, are the actions I'm taking aligned for my highest good? Am I sabotaging something? There is an energy of sabotage, because people pleasing is self-sabotage on a certain scale, I feel. So yeah, if you're not being honest with yourself, I feel like it's just like a divine, spiritual, angelic reminder that maybe there's something that you need to be honest with yourself about. But yeah, that's the reading we have for today. And if you like any of my readings, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you the next time.